Several gadgets in movies seem to have a certain level of plausibility, but they are all works of fiction. Many of the devices used in movies have motivated inventors and developers worldwide to make them a possibility. Technology and gadgets keep developing in today's day and age. Try looking around your house and have a list of tech and devices you have. Did you come up with a short list or a long one? Or maybe you're one of the people who are living in an intelligent home. Cool, right? Here in Tech Factuala, we provide you with fantastic ideas on how product development is applied in future tech and new gadgets. We feature honest reviews about the latest tech and devices that will help you decide where you should spend your money. The global entertainment community is a multi-billion-dollar industry, demonstrating how common movies and cinematic launches are worldwide. People love purchasing home media, which they will enjoy and cherish with the rest of their families, in addition to going to the movies. The entertainment industry is a pillar of pop culture, influencing everything from design to human behavior, to artistic thought to technology. Consequently, a slew of movie gadgets have made their way into the modern world. According to a new survey by Statista.com, the global box office produced sales of more than $42 billion in 2019, with Disney owning a 30% share of the North American box office. With over 1 billion tickets sold in 2019, the United States is probably one of the world's largest film industries. Going to the movies is undeniably a common pastime among Americans. About 10 million people go to the movies regularly, with more than half of them being moviegoers aged 12 to 24. Because of this knowledge, let's take a look at some iconic sci-fi movie gadgets that have arisen, transpired, and materialized in the modern world. Number 1. JETPACK, James Bond franchise. James Bond movies are known for having devices that do not seem to be realistic in real life. And in the film Thunderball, Secret Agent Bond uses a jetpack to fly. Despite being a popular theme of science fiction films, the device is yet to be seen in real life. Jetpacks that utilize a strong stream of water to catapult the consumer through the sky are available, but they must use them when in the water. Richard Browning has created a jetpack that operates without water jets and has achieved a 30-meter-per-hour flight across a lake. Customers should plan to pay $250,000 for these gravity-defying garments as they go on sale in the immediate future. Number 2. Flexible display. Red Planet. Red Planet, a science fiction movie released in 2000, wasn't a box office hit, but it did offer audiences a taste at contemporary tabloids with flexible displays. These displays demonstrated how the consumer might bend or bring them about according to their wishes. When Philips first presented their rollable monitor concept at the Consumer Electronics Show in 2006, flexible and rollable displays were thrust into the spotlight. However, in 2005, Arizona State University founded the ASU Flexible Display Center, a 250,000 square foot facility devoted to developing flexible displays and science. Various firms, including Nokia, Sony, and finally Samsung, created numerous renditions over the year. Finally, in 2019, Samsung unveiled the Galaxy Fold, a foldable handset aimed at the general public. The handset also comes with 5G wireless technology. However, there's always a long way to go. This is the nearest we've come to utilizing modular screens in consumer electronics. Number 3. Flux capacitor. Back to the future. Though time travel is still a far-fetched idea to all of us, a group of Australian and Swiss scientists has devised designs for a real-life flux capacitor. Although the gadget does not allow for time travel, it does smash time reversal symmetry, which is a bunch of quantum mechanics jargon that only a few people understand. To put it another way, it functions as a tuning fork for quantum systems, allowing microwaves to be channeled in a specific direction. This gadget is possible by quantum tunneling, which whips microwaves around a central capacitor, allowing for more capable radar and Wi-Fi or handheld antennas. Although, who knows? Maybe we can one day discover time travel, even though it would be through chance. Number 4. Holographic displays. Iron Man. Holograms have often enthralled audiences since they enable both animate and inanimate items to come to life on a 3D display pane, allowing further interactions. The first installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Iron Man featured Tony Stark, the enigmatic billionaire, utilizing or experimenting with holograms to the joy of viewers. And before that, Darth Sidious used his Sith Lord identity to issue directives in the Star Wars film. When Hungarian scientist Denis Gabor was attempting to increase the resolution of electron microscopes in 1947, he came up with the hologram idea, using white light transmitting holography to replicate a moving 3D picture. Lloyd cross-produced the first traditional hologram 35 years later. Hollow pyramid-shaped prisms were not launched into the consumer industry until 2010 to simulate a 3D image mounted on a flat screen, such as a smartphone. Number 5. Invisible Car, James Bond franchise. Pierce Brosnan, who played the main protagonist in the 2002 spy film Die Another Day, the 20th in the James Bond trilogy, was seen driving an intangible Martin V12 Vanquish. Mercedes Benz delivered something fantastic almost a decade later to affirm the idea of their peculiar twist. Mercedes Benz started developing the F Cell, a hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle, in 2010 and launched it to the market with the B-Class model line. They covered one of their cars with a panel of LED screens and a camera on the other side as a marketing ploy to simulate what an invisible vehicle might be like, and the reaction was incredible. People crowded in clusters and communities around the car, clearly going insane at what they saw in front of them. Check for Mercedes-Benz Invisible Car on YouTube to find the footage. Number 6. Self-tying shoelaces, Back to the Future. Among many other gadgets, the self-tying shoelaces caught the audience's interest in the film Back to the Future 2. Although the film dates back to 1989, Nike first unveiled their first HyperAdapt 1.0 technology in March 2016. When you put on the shoes with this new technology, a sensor senses your heel, allowing the device to tighten the pair automatically. Nike sneakers often have a couple of buttons that aim to secure or relax the shoe's grasp. Adaptive lacing, on the other side, is programmed to react to the needs of the customer. As a result, it performs beyond to provide personalized comfort levels. However, the shoes now have a manual override feature, expecting the future to be more symbiotic. Number 7. Robotaxis, Total Recall. The Robotaxi is another technical innovation from the Total Recall that is on this list. This possibility was inevitable, and Masdar City in the United Arab Emirates soon embraced the technology. Masdar City Robotaxis are automated pod cars, and they serve around 25,000 citizens every month. To get there, a Dutch corporation is responsible for the creation of these vehicles. This fleet of cars is part of the UAE's effort to offer high-tech, environmentally friendly public transit to its people. The infrastructure comprises a network of on-demand and point-to-point transit cars that ride around the main lines and intermediate stations, using the shortest routes to their destinations. Number 8. Real-time mapping orb, Prometheus. Prometheus is the 5th installment of the Alien series, and Ridley Scott directed it in 2012. The film got praised for its overall architecture and quality performance. Among the many devices that piqued the audience's imagination, the real-time mapping orb was on a whole new dimension. This system could create a holographic map of all it had recorded in the region. While nothing on this magnitude exists right now, Google Maps, or more specifically Google Street View, is a similar substitute. Google employs this technology by dispatching fleets of vehicles, motorcycles, and snowmobiles to capture panoramic views of the entire scenery, including a near lifelike representation of holographic abilities shown by the movie's gadget. Number 9. Smartwatches, The Jetsons. The Jetsons is an American animated sitcom created by Hanna-Barbera Productions that premiered in September 1962. It depicted a zany vision of a century in the future, complete with intricate futuristic contraptions, whimsical creations, and even aliens coexisting with humans. The power to chat through one's watch, on the other hand, was one of the few devices that drew everyone's interest. Although the first digital watch was released shortly after in 1972, IBM was the first to demonstrate a prototype of a Linux-powered wristwatch in June 2000. Many businesses hopped on board, and PHTL was the first to show off their hot watch in 2013, including a speaker, microphone, and the ability to make and accept calls. However, by 2014, Apple had entered the fray and released the Apple Watch, their first smartwatch, and the rest, as we all know, is history. Number 10. Exoskeleton. Iron Man. Modern prosthetics demonstrate how medical advancements will help individuals with physical disabilities reclaim their lives. Even the military has a lower body exoskeleton named the Hercules V3 by RB3D. Developed as a joint military-civilian project, the French company RB3D debuted their latest ExoPush exoskeleton in 2016 at the Robo-Human Robotics events in Paris, which is considerably more extensive and has a huge backpack. The Hercules V3 has a battery that lasts 12.5 hours on a single charge and allows you to carry up to 200 pounds with ease. Who knows how ingrained robots can get in our daily lives? Stuff can sound pretty frightening at times, based on Elon Musk's suggestion for AI penetration into nervous systems. The movie and film industry has influenced many other innovations, which oddly continue to this day. We hope that these innovations and their parallels piqued your interest in how our innovative approach and thinking led to a product that the general public will enjoy daily. We can cross our fingers and pray for the best when it comes to the future. After all, flying vehicles might be around the corner in the not too distant future. For the time being, that's what there is to it. Let's see where our creativity and innovation will carry us next. If you want to get updated about the top tech and tech deals for you, we invite you to join our techie community and interact with us by commenting on your thoughts below. We will see you in the following video.